In this week's Pass the FE exam video, I'm going to provide you with a COVID-19 update on the FE exam and talk about what you need to know if you are planning or have already booked your FE exam. But first, let me remind you that the FE exam, or Fundamentals of Engineering, is the first step to getting your professional engineering license. And through the videos on this channel, including this one, you will learn not only how to properly prepare for the exam, but how to ensure you pass the FE exam. So please be sure to subscribe to my channel here, as my weekly videos will help you pass the FE exam. And if you leave questions in the comments below, I will answer them on future videos. In fact, this video is in response to a comment from a previous video. So in regards to how COVID-19 is affecting the FE exam, both Pearson, which represents the testing centers, and Nces, who administers the exam, have been putting out regular updates, and we will link to their pages in the description of this video. I know from comments on our videos that many of you have questions about the status of your exam and rescheduling or scheduling new exam appointments. I know things are crazy right now and they're very hectic. The status of Pearson's global test delivery is changing rapidly due to COVID-19. The Pearson VUE-owned test centers are continuing to monitor the situation, and they're making decisions regularly about test center operations in accordance with government and local authorities. So this is not necessarily a blanket guideline across the country, and it's changing often. On March 16th of 2021, the Nces reported that the Pearson VUE test centers are increasing their capacity, which is good news. They stated that as vaccines are distributed and cases of COVID-19 continue to decline, many state and local governments are easing operational and capacity restrictions, meaning Pearson VUE can increase the number of examinees allowed in testing rooms, which is great news. So if you attempted to register for a computer-based exam in the past and couldn't find an appointment that fit your schedule, we suggest that you check again in the coming days, because more and more appointments are becoming available. Again, this statement was released in March of 2021. So April, May, June, and beyond, more appointments should be becoming available. So be sure to visit the Pearson VUE coronavirus update page for the most current information on test center operations, which again, we'll link to in the comments of this video. Now, if you're heading to take the exam, you should be aware of the Nces COVID-19 screening questionnaire. Examinees scheduled to test during the April pencil and paper exam, they're required to print and complete the Nces COVID-19 screening questionnaire prior to arriving at the exam site. The completed questionnaire, along with your exam authorization and valid ID, are required for your admittance to sit for the exam. All exam site locations will administer exams in accordance with Nces COVID-19 exam site procedures. Examinees will be required to wear face masks at all times. You can visit the April pencil and paper exam administration page for the most current information on the exam administration and COVID-19 exam site procedures. And if you're watching this after April 2021, Pearson's page will likely be updated. So another question, how will you know if your exam is canceled? We've gotten that question. You'll receive an email cancellation notice, and you'll receive either a refund if you paid Pearson VUE or an extension as determined by your exam sponsor. You can also log into your Pearson VUE account to see if you can still see your upcoming exam appointment. If you're able to still see your upcoming appointment, then expect your exam to be going ahead as planned. However, there may be additional health and safety measures put in place at any time. So for those of you that are scheduled to take the exam in April, we wish you good luck, and we hope that this video can help you, and really just be aware, check in, reach out ahead of time, know what you're in for. I hope you found this week's video helpful. In upcoming videos, I will answer more FE exam questions and run through more practice problems. Pass the FE exam will publish videos weekly, so please be sure to click the subscribe button, as you'll get expert tips and tricks, including practice problem solutions weekly, to ensure that you pass the FE exam. And these are tips that you can't get anywhere else. And believe me, you won't want to miss a single video. And please, I encourage you to ask questions in the comments that I will read and respond to in future videos. Maybe there's a specific topic you'd like me to cover, or a question that you need answered. Pass the FE exam will have you covered. I'll see you next week on Pass the FE exam.